I mean, obviously it angered all of us. We definitely know that he's guilty and feel that he's guilty. So, it's pretty disappointing.
Here's Chris Lejuez, attorney for Gary Giordano, talking about Gary's reaction to being released. Watch this.
His first reaction was that he couldn't believe it because he has been, in the meantime, lost all expectations and confidence in our system. His second was an emotional reaction, whereby when I asked him what he really feels about his release, he started to cry and asked me to excuse him for a few minutes, which I did.
Now, Reese, you knew both Robin and you also knew Giordano, is that correct?
No, I never met Gary.
Never met him. Do you feel the Aruban authorities did everything they could to find Robin?
Their laws are very different from ours, so I can't blame Aruba for what happened. Definitely with Gary, his stories don't add up at all, so I feel that there could have been more done, but, it's someone that we love, so of course we're going to feel that way.
Reese, I don't in any way want to disparage the memory of Robin, but the people are just trying to figure this out. What was she doing down there with that guy? And I think, have you and I spoken before, Reese?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same kind of question I had for you last time, which is we're all shaking our head going, come on, what was going on there? And does Robin have any culpability here? And is some innocent man being held down there for 4 months? What do you say to people who think that way?
I can understand why people think that way for sure. I mean, like I've said before, Robin was going through a hard time. She just lost her job. And, Gary, a trusted friend of hers, not a boyfriend, a friend, had offered her and said, I have these points. Do you want to go on a trip? And so she went to clear her mind, I guess.
Now, we know, as you said, that they apparently, they were friends, but they apparently met on a website. I'm hearing lots of rumors, so I want to try to toss them out here. I don't know what's fact and what's fiction, but one thing I'm hearing is that they found one another on an adult website, friendfinder.com. And we also hear that very inappropriate, pornographic kinds of pictures of Robin were found on Giordano's camera. Look at the Aruba Solicitor General, Taco Stein, on NBC's Today Show.
There are reports this morning I'd like you to comment about that photographs have been found on the digital camera belonging to Mr. Giordano that have been described by some as beyond pornographic.
I can admit the camera has been confiscated and is looked at presently by the police to see what's on it and whether or not it has bearing on our investigation. Well, you'll understand that I'm not in a position to comment upon what's upon the camera, what kind of pictures those are.
Richard, I'm going to echo my friend Matt Lauer and ask you to comment on that observation or that alleged story.
Sure. I didn't see the pictures. I don't know what context they were taken in. Certainly, I've got my own questions about it. But, if those pictures were being taken, I'll guarantee that those were not voluntarily. She didn't do it under her own free will, or she didn't know that they were happening. That's really all I can say about it. She would never stand for something like that.
All right, so Richard, that's the part, again, I want you to help us,
sure.
Again, all the people that are out there hearing the story, hearing it again, shaking their head, trying to figure out how this happened.
Dr. Drew, here's the thing. There's all these rumors, there's all this BS drama that's going on, and it's exactly that. It's BS. It has nothing to do with anything. The fact is that he got out. Yeah, he got out of prison. Well, Aruba dropped the ball there, okay? Robin's missing.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. There's rumors, and there's rumors about Robin. There's rumors about me. There's rumors about everybody. But none of it matters. None of it pertains to anything.
But Richard, I love with the path you're going down here. I think you're absolutely right. I think we don't have a body. We don't have a story. We have a guy that's out, held appropriately or inappropriately. We have no idea. We really know more than we did when this all started. But do me a favor. Put the rumors to rest. Come on, let's do it right now. What have you heard about you? What have you heard about her? And address them right now.
Well, there's rumors about Robin that, she had these, she was, taking these pictures. Well, she would never stand for that, okay? There's rumors about me that I'm an accomplice. I mean, come on, really? There's rumors about me that
I've heard. Let me interrupt you. I've heard rumors, and these are really, they're mean rumors that she was some sort of escort and you didn't know it. Have you heard those?
I've heard that, and I laugh at that. That's ridiculous. Dr. Drew, she spent, when she wasn't at work, 95% of her time with me. She and I drove to work together. She worked. She and I met each other after work. We went home together. So, those rumors are ridiculous. Those are absolutely ridiculous.
Reese, I'm going to go back out to you and give you a chance to respond to them as well.
I mean, honestly, Dr. Drew, look at the situation. You know, she traveled to Aruba with Gary. There's video footage of him going to his car and getting cups of what he claims to be vodka and orange juice, and then all of a sudden she's gone. I mean, honestly, it's pretty obvious to me that he had some kind of drugs involved. So I can't imagine what else he has on her or what he did to her.
Wow. Now, here's part of the statement from the prosecutor's office. Here's what they say. We are disappointed in today's decision of the High Court, which upheld the investigating magistrate's decision not to extend the detention of Gary Giordano. While we believe the circumstances warranted his detention, we respect the court's ruling. Mark, I'm finally getting to you here. Did the judge make the right decision?
I do believe that he did, and that's not to say that I believe in this guy's innocence. Far from it. A lot of inconsistencies, bizarre behavior, a $1.5 million accidental life insurance policy. Drew, if I took one out on my wife, she'd say, like, you know what, I think I'm going to stay home with the kids. You go enjoy yourself. Who does that? But that being